This video is my reaction to the Buffalo Bills' defeat at the hands of the Kansas City Chiefs on Sunday in the 2021 AFC Championship Game.
And look at him go! He could go all the way! Touchdown! Touchdown! Touchdown!
The Bills make me wanna shout. Kick your heels up and shout. Throw your hands up and shout. Throw your head back and shout. Come on now, the Bills are making it happen now. Stand up now, come on and shout. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Say you will.
Shout it right now, baby.
Say you will.
Come on, come on.
Say you will.
Come on and shout. Yeah! Buffalo's happening now. We're on the move now. The Bills are happening now. They're making it happen now. We've got the spirit, a lot of spirit, yeah. We've got the spirit. Just watch it happen now. Hey, 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 hey. Let's go Buffalo.
Let's go Buffalo.
Let's go Buffalo.
Let's go Buffalo.
The Bills make me wanna.
Welcome back to my channel. My name is Dr. Anwar Youssef Dunbar, and this is Big Discussions 76 Sports. First of all, please like this video, please share it, and please subscribe to my channel. Well, I just wanted to shoot a short reaction video to the Bills' defeat at the hands of the Kansas City Chiefs out at Arrowhead Stadium in the 2021 AFC Championship Game. Well, as most of you know, this has for the most part been a Michigan football channel, and I intend to continue with my Michigan football content, but I am a Buffalo native and I grew up watching the Buffalo Bills, and so this was a pretty exciting year for us, especially with the Bills winning their first playoff game since 1995. I want to acknowledge a few people before I get into the meat of this video. I want to acknowledge David Lorenzo Glover, the controversial counselor, who showed me how to stream to both YouTube and to Facebook at the same time. In the last two Buffalo Bills pre-game live stream broadcasts, I streamed over to Facebook, where there are a lot of Buffalo Bills fans, and as I'll describe, there are a couple of Buffalo Bills detractors over there as well. So if you're watching this and you're a Bills fan, if you're part of the Bills Mafia, please subscribe to my channel. I am right around 880 subscribers, and so I'm pushing towards 1,000, and I need about 120 more to make it to that holy number. Speaking of the Bills Mafia, I want to thank my cousin Tammy for this shirt. This is probably my fourth Buffalo Bills shirt right now, and I'm building up a whole collection here. I also want to acknowledge Uncle Ice, and I want to acknowledge Smitty for joining me on those live streams. I also want to acknowledge everyone on Facebook who watched those live streams as well. So there was a lot of reaction over on the Facebook side following Sunday's loss to Kansas City, and I just came right out on Facebook and I said, I'm not the type of fan who's going to run and hide. You know, I did root for my home team, and we lost to the better team. There were arguments under that post about whether or not the Bills just stank. I want to shout out Larry Garman and also Eric Gore there, or if the Bills lost because they were a younger team. My synopsis was that they lost because they were a younger team. Some people came back and argued that, well, no, Kansas City is a young team as well. But you also have to keep in mind, in my opinion, that Kansas City had been there before. They had been to the AFC Championship Game, I believe, 3 times. This was their 3rd time. They won the Super Bowl last year, and their coach had been to that round of the playoffs before as well, and their coach had been to the Super Bowl twice. I believe Andy Reid got there twice. And so, yes, Buffalo was the younger team, and they were also the more inexperienced team. But I think when you look back at the game, you also have to acknowledge that Kansas City was the stronger team. They had Patrick Mahomes, which is how Shannon Sharp refers to Patrick Mahomes. And they also had Travis Kelce on offense and also Tyreek Hill. And Smitty on my live stream, my pregame live stream, pointed out that he was worried about Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill, who I think they also call the Cheetah. And if you watched the game, you could see that Patrick Mahomes was targeting those two regularly. And especially Tyreek Hill out in the flat. Patrick was just tossing it to Tyreek Hill out there, and Tyreek Hill would just turn it upfield and let his Jets go. And late in the game, I think when the Bills defense got tired, he just took off. So they had multiple weapons, and they're a talented team with a talented quarterback, and they had the experience. Now, I will say, I didn't get the chance to watch the Bills in every single game. I watched in the beginning of the season, and I watched late in the season. But I will say that when I watched, and when it was clear that Josh Allen's favorite target was now Stephon Diggs, and they make for a formidable pair, one of the things I looked at and I wondered to myself was, okay, what happens if the defense adjusts to Stephon Diggs? What happens if they roll, multiple defenders over that way and they take him away? What's Josh Allen going to do at that point? Who else is he going to throw to? Josh Allen is uber talented right now. He's got the height, he's got the arm, he's got the mobility. But to go deep in the playoffs in the NFL, you have to be able to hit multiple targets. And you have to be able to make defenses choose which option they're going to take away. Something else other folks were arguing underneath my post on Facebook was the lack of a running game from the Bills. And I think that, I agree with that. I think that they're going to need a running back and a much more solid running game to complement Josh Allen and the passing game. So I think that those are things that the Bills need to think about, particularly the front office, Sean McDermott and Brandon Beane. They need to think about those things as they think about beating Kansas City in the future, because as someone pointed out, Kansas City is probably going to be the bully on the block for a while, much the same way that Ohio State is in the Big Ten Conference and college football. So they have to figure out how to beef out the roster, build up the roster to beat that team. I thought the Bills' defense early on played well enough to keep the team in the game. And I thought that the Bills had success driving the ball from 120 down to the Kansas City 20. Or should I say the Bills 20 down to the Kansas City 20. But in the red zone, they came up short. And on the majority of those drives, they came away with only field goals. Well, against a talented team, which is quarterbacked by Patrick Mahomes, you have to score touchdowns. And you have to keep the pressure on them to have a chance at winning that game. So that's just what I wanted to say. This is a potential growth point for this young Buffalo Bills team. There were pictures on Twitter afterwards of Stephon Diggs hanging out on the field, watching the Chiefs celebrate. It reminded me of Isaiah Thomas looking at the Los Angeles Lakers and the Boston Celtics all those years, thinking about how he would get his Detroit Pistons to the NBA Finals and hoisting the Larry O'Brien Trophy. So it's a potential moment for growth. A lot of championship teams must lose first before they ascend to the throne themselves. So that's all I wanted to say. This looks like it's going to be an exciting Super Bowl with Tom Brady in his 10th. Going up against Patrick Mahomes. I love saying that. So that's all I wanted to say. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. Please like this video, please share it, and please subscribe to my channel. If you want to leave something in the tip jar, that's below this video as well. I'm going to stop here. Go Bills! And as always, remember that your attitude determines your altitude. Take care, and I'll talk to you the next time. Bye-bye.